Hello, and welcome back, subscribers and new viewers, to this year's Sketchtober tour. I've done this 2 times before, where I strayed away from Inktober, Drawtober, Goretober, all of that, so that I could create my own prompt lists to better connect with it. It was a mixed bag. The first year was a complete and total mess about it, but I still learned from it, and last year's wasn't too bad. It was just that I did everything in digital format and ended up using line artwork instead of messy sketches. This year, I aim to fix that by using my traditional sketchbook so that I could actually complete the prompts with a few simple goals in mind of having fun and finishing and posting them each day, and even if I was just making my original characters or fan artwork, I wanted to have the most relaxed Sketchtober I have done this year so that I could actually complete all of these drawings, and some of them turned out super fantastic. Of course, the very beginning sketches were some of my favorites, except for day 3. I didn't know what to do with this one, and don't come at me in the comments about foot. Every artist has hands or feet that they struggle with, and for me, even though I'm not the best at making hands, I still struggled with feet, so I wanted to practice that for that day. Working on skeletal anatomy has become one of my newest hyperfixations with the Undertale fan artwork, but for a slight benefit. When I was working in these Sketchtober prompts, some of the areas of weakness I realized are still backgrounds, and as someone who wants to work on webtoons comics and other comics in general and other illustrations, it's imperative that I actually do learn how to put characters into backgrounds. It's one of my biggest weaknesses, which if you saw my last video, I am trying to fix, to be able to come up with a style that I can render in a decent fashion that won't take me ages to do, nor will it stress me with perspective and other dynamic poses for the characters, as well as also trying to actually figure out how I want to do line artwork and colors and all of that. Before I even get to any of those stages, I have to come up with the sketches, and hence why I was doing Sketchtober in the first place. Think of a prompt, come up with the best that I can, fill out the pages, and have a bunch of drawings in my portfolio to refer to. Now, these aren't meant to be super spectacular, they're not meant to be something that you would see on Instagram where they're super delicate. I feel like most of those is a case of people have probably multiple sketchbooks. They work strenuously on creating a bunch of rough sketches that look probably akin to what I'm making right now, and then they refine them over and over again until they kind of, like, copy-paste them into the big sketchbook that they have that's for show. I don't know if any colleges do this with some of their things, but I feel like that's one of those ways that you see those perfected sketchbooks that everybody shows off. I realistically don't have one of those yet, but I feel like if I did, it would take me months instead of 1 month to actually be able to make enough artwork to fill it. Additionally, I feel very happy when I get to see others, whether you're a part of the subscriber squad or just someone who follows me on another social media, participating in these particular drawings. Even me just working on these silly little prompts for 3 years now in a row, I'm happy to see that others have either participated or have even been so inspired that they create their own as an extension off of my own creations. That's something that over time I feel can grow to something even more than what it is, and I hope that the days like this right now, to where I'm at, frozen in time with this particular archived video, I can look back on it and say that this is roughly the starting roots of where this all began, and to remember where I came from and where I'll be going to with every single individual who has participated and had fun while working on these particular drawings, including myself, to see the hurdles that I had to overcome to get to where I'll be in the future. Because at the end of the day, whether I'm filling the sketchbook page with an entire character from head to toe, or a fully detailed background with buildings, environmental obstacles, trees, even just a zoom in on a desk with, like, plant pots and paintbrushes, all of those require me to actually figure out the layout of how I want to, and just getting those concepts down can be the most difficult first step. That's why when I worked on this, I went for a more realistic approach from start to finish, where each of these days was just, to the best of my ability, something that I would actually want to draw, but also stepping a little bit outside of my comfort zone for some of these prompts. And do let me know if you had any favorite prompts or any questions about my particular Sketchtober, and anything in particular that I might have missed when covering this particular video. But before we go, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has participated and has seen all of my prompts from start to finish on the various social media platforms. And before you guys go, please do check out these other artists' artworks, and remember to stay safe and spooky for Halloween night. that's all the time that we have for today. Thank you so very much. If you have not already, don't forget to leave some likes and comments and subscribe to join the Subscribblers squad. In the meantime, don't forget to check out some of my playlists, and if you would like any fan artwork featured at the end of the video in the Subscribblers gallery, tag me in it. I would love to see what you guys make. And if you'd like to support my works and see more, check out my card link below, especially for the patron exclusive rewards. £2 a month, the Fennec Fox tier gets you access to secret sketches and artwork early. The Arctic Foxes, for £5 a month, you get exclusive access to videos and webtoons pages early, and the Red Foxes have the opportunity to be featured as a background character or a commission instead, and your name read out at the end of the videos just like this. Thank you so much to Frankie Jr. 13. Stay possum, Subscribblers, and I'll see you real soon.